Getting set for our Armor Bodies Amateur 600 Sport Bike Final. There is the 14, Jody Christie, starting on the pole. He's won the last 2 rounds of the championship and is the points leader. The MPM race starting lights go green. The charge down into turn number 1, and it's 130. Patrick Marks with the lead. Local rider on the Kawasaki there, Frankie Horwath, into second. He'll challenge for the lead into the hairpin, but up on the outside, it's 898. Martin Grando with a big slide, but he'll hold on to second. And there goes Jody Christie into third as he will move around Horwath heading up into turn 3.
Christie went from pole to about 5th. Now he's moved up to 3rd. Been very fast in his first appearance here at Shuby in practice, but the wet track really throws a huge variable in and plays to our fast locals, and there's a bunch of them in this race.
Here's Jody Christie challenging for second up into the left-hander. He is all over 898 Martin Grand. But up front, Patrick Marks is your leader, and now Christie has moved around here on lap number 4 into that second place position, and he's going after Marks. It's a 2-rider race up front. And again, everybody started on those soft, deep groove Pirelli Rain tires. The track's still damp all the way around through Canfield Corner. It is uphill onto the start. Oh, a big slide there by Marks, number 130. And Christie will blow by for the lead, heading back into turn number 1. So Patrick Marks had a big moment coming on the front straightaway.
Christie demonstrating that if you pour the pressure on, the door will frequently open at Shubenacadie. That's very likely where it's very hard to have a clean lap and very, very hard to put them together.
Here's your race leader, Jody Christie. Oh, another slide there by Marks, number 130, as he came on the front straightaway back into turn 1. Christie, your leader on the Yamaha. Marks out of Calgary on the Suzuki. And there's the Kawasaki now up into 3rd. 33-year-old Jeff O'Leary from Nova Scotia on the Kawasaki. Very much a part of this lead battle as Marks continues to put the pressure on Christie on that number 14 Yamaha as they work their way up through turn number 4 now. And there goes Marks on the inside, and Patrick Marks will retake the lead. Christie back to second. O'Leary still right there in the 3rd place spot. Running 4th is Frankie Horwath, another Nova Scotia rider on the number 182 machine. He is not all that far back as Patrick Marks continues to lead here at Shubenacadie.
You've got to like the odds for O'Leary. He's caught up to the leaders very quickly. They are battling. They have to worry about points, and there's the move we've been waiting for.
O'Leary inside of 14. Jody Christie moves to second, and the local fans have got to be loving this. O'Leary up into the number 2 spot.
What we didn't anticipate is Marks, who is fairly conservative, very fast rider, has made lots of good decisions, learning a lot of new tracks, but here at Shuby in his first time, he is just flying.
And Christie inside of O'Leary going up into the roller coaster will take over that 2nd place position, but it is Calgary's Patrick Marks running out in front on that GSXR 600 Suzuki. Christie on the number 14 Yamaha continues to chase. As we move on to the final lap, it's about 10 bike lengths separating 1st and 2nd as Patrick Marks, after finishing 2nd on his home track at Race City Motorsport Park, looking for his very first national win in amateur 600 sport bike. Patrick Marks trying to hang on. Jody Christie is all over as they slice through on the inside of a lap rider heading up into the carousel now for the final time. Marks by just a bike length into turn number 10. Here goes Christie. He swings wide, tries to stuff it on the inside. Marks shuts the door. Checkered flag out at the line. Here comes Patrick Marks to take his very first national win in amateur 600 sport bike.
Marks proves his mettle with a strong victory, battling our points leader Christie. The Kawasaki parade is headed by strong local performances from O'Leary, Horwath, and Soloway in 5th. Looking at the rest of our top 10, Martin Grand has a problem early, fades to 6th. Marcel Ernie out from the West Coast, very strong 7th. Lively Rogers and Genevieve Lessay on her Suzuki complete our top 10.
Jody put a real nice pass on me on the 2nd last lap, which was real good. So it's happy to see him get up there, and it's just an honor to be up here with those guys. We obviously know he's an up-and-comer, so just to be on stage with him is an honor.
I wasn't too confident on the brakes going into 2. I didn't want to throw it away and do something stupid, so I didn't mind. I was going to get in front and see how it worked, and if I got past, I'd just study them and see how it would work out towards the end.
When Jody passed me, I saw it was a little bit faster on one part of the track, and I get the chance, and it worked. So, and after I just keep going on the front, My rear tire was pretty bad at the end, so I slid so much, but I keep going and it's great.
Christie has a 35-point lead with 2 races to go over Marks, so the battle for the championship and Armor Body 600 still very much up in the air. Grande a strong third from Huffman and Horvath. Meanwhile, Ellenbogen, Perrier, Ernie doing very well from his first time at Shuby, Lessier and Vicky Schouten complete our top 10 in points.